you guys in mind all the time. You know, we took your interest very seriously, and God bless you.
Hello. I've been watching Battlestar since 1970, whatever it started. I mean, I was a little kid watching Battlestar, loved it, watched everything Battlestar. Back home in Illinois, me and my friend, we regard ourselves as Battlestar whores. That is the thing we buy and watch and do everything. So, anyhow, the question is, in terms of the final episode, you mentioned God, right, as being a singular entity.
He doesn't like that when you call him that.
It's very interesting to me that you decided to take that in that direction, because it seems like in most of the science fiction that we see, God is going from a multi-theistic to a monotheistic to a zero-theistic model. And yet in this most advanced society that we see in this realm, that's how you have him presented. You have him as a monotheistic entity. And there was very little mention of a non-theistic as opposed to a Star Trek. So, and just one more thing. The music was awesome for season 4. I love that. It's beautiful work. And finally, thank you for everything with Battlestar. We just don't get enough of it.
So anybody have another question for us, guys? Well, how many people watch Caprica, guys? Yeah. How many didn't? Oh, you're afraid to
It's your fault it's not on
I
anymore.
was just going to say, now you know why. I think the problem, at least from my point of view, the way that they judge how many people are watching the television show has changed so dramatically. Even on the new Battlestar, every year that we travel around the country, there seem to be more and more fans, more and more people interested in the show. Because everybody had a lot of fun, didn't you? Taking Battlestar, showing it to somebody who says, I don't want to watch it, I don't want to watch it, I don't like sci-fi. And then you could sit there and watch them be assimilated, right? We knew that it was growing, but the problem is that the old Nielsen, the way that they judge ratings, is basically how many people watch it the night it plays. And if you would TiVo it and didn't watch it within 24 hours, it would not register on the Nielsen. So people were downloading on iTunes, they were buying the DVDs, and if you're like me, if you love a show, right, you get 2 or 3 shows back to back and save it up so you can watch 3 shows back to back. You don't want to have to wait till the next week, especially with the Battlestar episodes. So there was no accurate way to really, basically get a sense of how Battlestar was doing out in the marketplace. So Sci-Fi Channel actually thought there was less and less people watching the show, which is one of the big reasons why. And who wants to watch all the commercials on Sci-Fi Channel? So you're going to TiVo it, and most likely you're going to wait a couple weeks, so you have back-to-back episodes. So they had no accurate way of knowing. So unfortunately, when we didn't watch it on the night that it played, we ended up with having the show taken off the air. And I think that they're starting to make adjustments now. But the unfortunate part is they pay a lot of money for those commercials, and they want you to watch it. I sometimes think it's a little passive-aggressive that says, well, screw you. If you don't watch it on Friday night or when it's playing and sit and watch our commercials, then we're going to take it off. But nevertheless, I think Battlestar was misjudged in terms of the audience. Same thing with Caprica. How many first-year shows? I mean, honestly, even Star Trek Next Generation, that would never have made it had it been on normal network television. It was in syndication. They didn't have much competition. It was able to stay on into the 3rd year. It really took off in that 3rd year, but it took that much time for everybody to really begin to find it. So first-year shows, unless the network really believes in it, they don't stay with it long enough. And Caprica, I don't know about you, but I really wanted to see that lead up to the war, didn't you? Yeah. It's just, I hope to God there's some way they can, are they doing any kind of...
We took the note, yeah.
Are they doing any other follow-up movies of the week or anything like that with Caprica? To kind of tie up that spans in between? No? I guess not.
I don't think so. Not specifically that.
Right.
There's, my character worked at Greystone Industries. Becca Kelly worked at Greystone Industries. So it goes back to the original, the creation of the Cylon and the Cylon's brain it's just around the time when we realized that they're becoming sentient, so.
So you can actually, in Blood and Chrome, and by the way, it's not picked up yet. It'll be a movie of the week kind of thing. And if enough people watch it,
Yeah, we're
then it will
counting
get
on you
picked
guys.
up. Yeah.
So
hopefully
watch it
all of you
this
guys
time.
watch it. Yeah. Watch the commercials too.
Yeah. You know, there's actually a great article on MSNBC. It's still up. You can search on MSNBC to find this. That makes the claim that Battlestar is the show that showed the networks they no longer know how to gauge ratings. So it's an interesting article. It's worth going to look.